live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment is what I do. Blue Beetle trailer. Been talking about it. We're gonna talk about it some more from a couple different angles. I'm gonna let y'all look at a little tiny bit of it, just a little teeny tiny bit of it, because YouTube don't like me showing movie vids without their permission. But before we get off into doing stuff we ought to not do, but do anyway, I need y'all to do stuff y'all ought to do anyway. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you digging what a brother's shoveling, do you dig what I'm shoveling? I hope so. Put some dirt in the brother's bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this here page. Okay, Blue Beetle trailer. We're going to take a tiny look, not too much, because, like I said, but let's take a look.
Whatever you can imagine, I can create.
Let's party.
Yeah!
Nice choice.
I just want to rap. Whoa. It's like Batman stuff.
Batman's a fascist.
I just want to rap.
Okay. I know that was super, super brief, but it got to be super, super brief because I can't be getting blocked. Anyway, anyways, though, the Blue Beetle movie trailer. Well, you know what? We talked about Blue Beetle about 3 months ago, or at least I talked about it. Y'all listened to me talk about Blue Beetle 3 months ago. The DC Studios film, set to release in August, will follow Jaime Reyes, Zolo Maraduena, as he learns to adapt to new powers gained from an alien beetle binding itself to his body. This origin may sound familiar to fans of the animated show Young Justice, as its second season told a similar story. The movie wrapped production in July of 2022. It will feature George Lopez, Bruna Marquezine, Melissa Escobedo, Harvey Gillian, and Susan Sarandon, alongside Maraduena. Now, if that's what Blue Beetle is going to look like in the movie, yeah, I'm there for that. That looks pretty. That looks pretty spiffy. That looks pretty sharp. That looks pretty lit. Yeah, that was just a little excerpt from the video I did 3 months ago. Link is posted in the description of this video. If y'all want to go back and watch that video in its entirety, you can. But a couple things came up, and this is how I was feeling about it. There's nothing wrong with people getting excited about a movie with primary characters do not look like them. Unless you ain't frequenting movies or watching movies or doing things with movies with people that do look like you. So what I'm getting at here is there's a variety of movies out there, and you don't just have to like the ones that have people in them that look just like you. But at the same time, we got to look at the bigger picture. Okay? How much Latino representation is there out there when it comes to comic-based movies? You know, about as much representation as there is for brothers. Now, I would say Latinos and Black folks, when it comes to those type of movies, have way more in common than we don't. I'm not saying I'm gonna jump up on no soapbox and cape for Latino causes. I mean, I'm supportive of everything that affects change in a positive way. And there is a good compromise at least, but I'm not for forsaking who and what I am or anybody who does that. I don't forsake who and what I am, at least in my mind, I don't. And in a lot of other people's mind, I don't. But different strokes for different folks. That's the way it works. But we talking about the Blue Beetle here, right? Yeah. The Blue Beetle movie drops August 18th, as you saw. From what else we saw, superhero stuff, special effects. That's what we want to make sure looks good. And just that one little scene right there looks pretty tight. If you ask me, yes, I have seen the trailer in its entirety. What do I think about the trailer? I think all the good parts in the movie are in the trailer. Or most of the good parts in the movie are in the trailer. Why do you say that? Because that's how all trailers are. Okay. Do I think this is going to be a good movie? Yes. Do I think it's going to be a hit? Don't know. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like, when it comes to DCU or DCEU or whatever they're calling themselves right now, when we saw the trailer to Black Adam, we were like, ooh, that looked dope. I want to see that. And then we wouldn't seen it. And then we were like, it's good, but it ain't great. Then along came Shazam, Fury of the Gods, last month. We saw the trailer to that, and the trailer looked kind of meh. Strangely enough, the movie turned out to be meh too. So here we are giving our guttural response to Blue Beetle. And the response is, that don't look bad. That don't look bad at all. As far as purveyors of action and superhero-based stuff go, not bad looking. But how is it going to be received by critics? How is it going to be received by fans? And are fans going to come out and support Blue Beetle like they did not support Shazam and Black Adam? Yeah, y'all came out, but you didn't come out in enough force, is what I'm getting at. Are y'all going to come out like that for the Flash? DC-based movies are getting ready to change entirely as we know it, and possibly not for the better. Could this be some way of saying, hey, wait, there might still be hope for this version of the DC universe? Or not? Or maybe the ramifications of what happens in the Flash will have reverberations in Blue Beetle? One can only hope. But we've seen the first two of the 4 movies left in the DCEU before the James Gunn, Peter Safran regime takes over. And a lot of people are saying they don't think that regime is going to, show any kind of love or any kind of respect to the DC universe in the way it deserves to be. Again, we can only speculate. Right now, we ain't talking about nothing Black Panther, so I ain't got no skin in the game. So Blue Beetle as a character, as I said in my previous video, I like Blue Beetle as a character. I like that a minority group is being represented predominantly in a feature film. There's not enough of that. Just like with Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's not enough of that. We need more of that. I'm for it for everybody, not just my people. What I want to see is not so many of these people all over the screen. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Not to eliminate, but just to equalize. Or make it equitable and will equalize. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know the difference between equal and equitable? Equal means you give everybody something to make them all the same. Equitable means you meet them where they're at to help build from there. And the best analogy I can give of that is three people of varying heights standing in front of a fence watching a baseball game. Short person, medium size, tall. You may not need to make accommodations for the tall person because they can see right over the fence. The short person, you might have to get a box. The medium-sized person, you might have to get a pedestal. But those accommodations make them all equal because it's equitable. So what I'm getting at is this. Make it equitable for all groups. Blue Beetle looks to be a great movie. And I hope that it is the most successful movie of the DCEU. I like Blue Beetle as a character. What can I say? You know what I mean? Let's see the DCEU go out with a bang. I'd like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Blue Beetle's going to be the movie to do that. Is Susan Sarandon the villain in the movie? No. I like Susan Sarandon too. So, I mean, win-win. Okay. Well, we'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening. I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? As long as my people getting opportunities, I want everybody to get an opportunity. I want to see everybody shine. I like everybody's stuff. You know what I mean? But when there's too much of one demographic on the screen, that is a problem. Period. No fanfare, no fanciness, no puns. Just that's it. When there's too much of one group on the screen, that's not fair. We want to see Sneetches with no star bellies and star belly Sneetches. Dr. Seuss reference. That being said, I'm there for Blue Beetle. If y'all want a out of screen reaction when out of the movie reaction when the movie comes out from me, drop it in the comments. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.